Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Stock Report brought to you by QualityStocks.net, where performance is tracked daily. I'm James Christopher, and for Thursday, April 19th, we're bringing you the latest news from around the markets as well as the top movers to look out for today. In our headline news, the indices finished mixed for a second straight day, and in similar fashion to Tuesday's performance, the bulk of buying interest was dictated by gains in just a handful of blue chips. The Dow closed at a historic high, but all three major averages finished the day well off of their best levels of the session. A day after a tame read on consumer inflation and solid earnings from two Dow components helped the index briefly eclipse its all-time closing high, the absence of any potentially troubling economic data and two more of the Dow 30 announcing upbeat quarterly results alongside some other upbeat blue chip news helped power the Dow to its best finish ever. As evidenced by the 1% rally in financials, a nearly 4% surge in shares of Dow component JP Morgan Chase was the biggest story of the day. The only influential sector attracting buyers and telling the rest of the story behind yesterday's move into uncharted territory for the Dow was industrials. Boeing surged almost 4% to an all-time high, and fellow Dow component Caterpillar climbed almost 3% on the back of an analyst upgrade 2 days before its reports earnings. Technology was also in focus after Dow component Intel kicked things off last night with its Q1 report. Intel, a suggested holding, posted an inline report and revenues were a bit light, but management raising gross margin guidance for the full year helped restore investor confidence in its leadership position. Also helping semiconductors turn in one of the day's best performance was Linear Technologies, which soared 12% as shareholders applauded its $3 billion stock buyback program. However, given such high expectations being priced into Yahoo, shares of late first quarter results falling short of forecasts on both the top and bottom lines revived worries that estimates for the tech sector are still a little overly optimistic. And now for our small cap news, brought to you today by B2 Digital Incorporated. Avanar pharmaceutical shares were boosted over 300% on positive news that a clinical trial showed its drug Zenova significantly lessened nerve pain in diabetic patients. Patients given Zenova reported significantly less pain as well as significant improvements on pain relief scales and pain intensity scales over a 90-day period. Avanar Pharmaceuticals engages in the development, acquisition, and commercialization of therapeutic products for the treatment of chronic human diseases. Previously at $1.27 a share, Avanar opens today up at $5.19 a share. Terra Nostra Resources Corporation today announced the engagement of Milbank, Tweed, Hadley, and McCloy LLP as special counsel to assist the company in applying for a listing on major U.S. stock exchange. Terra Nostra announced this month they've entered into an equity transfer agreement with its Chinese joint venture partner, whereby Terra Nostra can increase its ownership position to a maximum of 90% in both the copper and stainless steel joint venture companies. The company is strategically positioned to benefit the continuously increasing demand for both copper and stainless steel from major growth sections in China, including the automotive, high technology, infrastructure development, and construction industries. And that's it for our newsmakers today. Stay tuned right here to the Daily Stocks Report for the latest news from small cap to large cap and everything in between, brought to you by QualityStocks.net, where performance is tracked daily. Thank you for tuning in. I'm James Christopher. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow right here on the Daily Report.
This transmission is coming to you.
We've got it.